deep.
Steve's gone around the
They're
outside.
both gone deep.
Oh, he's lost it by wide.
Oh no.
No, you can't do that. Oh, and he's around, big crash. Oh, Dali's gone into him. He's gonna go for the move. He's gonna go for the move. Back at him. Oh, the Tino's gone. He's thrown it away at last. The Tino's gone for a massive dive, and unfortunately it's
Oh my god.
there's a huge crash off the start line. Absolutely monumental. This is going to be a safety car.
Oh, that's just
On the curve, and he's rolled his car. He's going to have carnage. It's a big moment from there. He's going to struggle to stop that. He's in the wall.
That's out.
Two do not like one another.
And yeah, I can see why.
He's shut them into a big crash. Alex Cattle's in the fence. It's around. There are 3 words.
Team white cubes while you're racing a race car, you either haven't got the mod installed or you're on some very good drugs.
Hello and welcome to Symmons Plains Raceway in Tasmania. We're here for round 3 of the Automobilista Supercars Super 3 Championship, and joining me as always is the wonderful Colin Warwick. How are we?
Good mate, keen for a bit of racing tonight. Don't forget about the Super 2 guys as well.
Super 3?
You did say Super 3, you forgot Super 2.
Did I?
That's
Well.
good, yeah. But, you know, we love both of them, so...
We do love both of them. So we got both here tonight is the combined field as always. So we've got a field of 19 cars so far for tonight's action, I believe. So should be good at the minute. Having a look at the practice results so far. Just gonna flick on. I think we've got Cory Mcfarlane. He is on P1, a race winner from last time out at Stenberg. He's leading Kobe Williams is a newcomer to the series.
Yeah, another newcomer for the season of 2021, which is good. Good to see him right at the front too. I believe he is good friends with Cory Mcfarlane, so no surprise there that they're probably sharing some data and yeah, pretty close in time.
Yep. And RSM Latino's in P3, so he'll be looking for a strong performance. Been a bit disappointing so far this season, I must be said, from himself. So this is a strong track for him, and I expect to see him up the front.
Yeah, you could say this year's been a bit of a learning curve for him at the start of the year. I mean, with the new tyre and everything, he's adapting to it well, and as you can see with the times there, he's actually set a perfect first sector, so hopefully tonight will give him a bit of confidence for the rest of the season and he can push forward from there.
Hopefully so. Well, he's up on his best time so far. He's up on the best time in the session, so interested to see what number he puts in.
Might go to the top here. Just wait and see how the last sector is, and he does.
Yes, yeah, so that's a good number there, 51.8. So
it's a good number.
Knowing from my own times, that's fairly competitive.
Looks like he's maybe backed out of it here.
Yeah, so I'm going to flick through. We've still got 2 minutes 50 left in the session. Just waiting for 4 car. He's just gone to P1 actually, so he's Cody's pace. No bonnet on the Ultimate 9 Racing Falcon.
Yeah, no, we're going to have to check parity of that car. No bonnet, Jesus.
Yeah, that's an interesting error. Sorry, I'm just having some slight issue. I think someone's joined the server. Right, mate. Lachlan Bourke's a long way down in P10, but he's on a decent number now.
Yeah, championship leader in P10. That's not where he wants to be.
He's not where he wants to be.
I did see during the week he was commenting he was struggling a little bit here, so
he's up to
P5 now.
having a look back
car
at
doesn't look
our
comfortable.
Super. Stenny is actually the leading car in Super 3 at the minute, so that's good.
This
Oh,
is
he's
now
had a
just
big shunt.
Total
I've said
chassis. Hopefully that doesn't bring out a red flag there, Crompo.
Hopefully not. It's still parked there. Just looking through. Got some other newcomers in here tonight. And he's off the road as well. That's Lachlan Linnet. Is that how he would say it?
I think we'll go with that. That sounds correct by looking at the spelling.
So yeah, he's there in the 711 car. Currently on the slowest time, but I'm sure he'll come to grips with it as the night progresses. Being it's his first time out. We've had a few cars join us, so we're up to 24 competitors now.
Oh, awesome.
So, and I'm just looking, Hayden Warrington's joined us, and he's got a new livery for tonight that I haven't seen before. So that's good that he's finally got a livery on that car.
These guys are part of the Team 97 racing team, which is actually related to that number 97 as SVG, and he actually, I know these guys, Hayden Cruz on the Formula Ford, which Matthew McCutcheon, who also races in this series, they drive for Shane Mengisbergen's team, so pretty cool to have these guys here.
It's pretty cool to have these guys here, and it's pretty cool that you know the backstory, because I didn't know the backstory.
Yeah, I found it out by chatting to these guys, and I actually painted up that livery that you're seeing on screen now, which is actually based off the Formula Ford itself. So yeah, it's cool to find that information out and have a chat to them about it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Hopefully,
Maybe one
see
day,
Hayden Warrington up the front
one
again.
day we might get SVG here. You never know.
Never know, it'd be pretty cool. I mean, we've had Brody Kostecki join us in the main game before for 2 rounds, and various aliases. But yeah, good to see some of the main game drivers have a crack that are into sim racing. But you can't have everything. About to go into qualifying. I'm just sorting out some minor technical problems on my end. Down to one computer. Somebody's having a It's a new livery for Vivid Esports as well. I saw that on Instagram on the Vivid Esports page. So it's, Jim's Mobile Tyres is on that car. I'm not 100% sure what the sponsor is on the Lachlan.
Yeah, I believe it's Jim's Mowing.
Ah, so that's the sponsor on the Lachlan Haran entry then. Yeah, I saw their Instagram post of their announcement of the new livery.
Well, Jim's throwing a bit of money around.
Seems that is the case.
Jim's into everything these days.
Pretty much.
Wonder what he'll venture into next.
Well, Jim sim racing.
Yeah. Or Jim's COVID jabs.
Jim's white cubes.
Well, moving on from Jim.
The session's about to get underway. I'm going to have 24 competitors for the start of it.
It's great to see.
It's great to see, and we'll see them all roll out of the pit lane very shortly.
Oh, there's one that's read the rule book. That's okay.
He's realised. Oh, there's 2 that are breaking the rule book.
Okay.
May our steward note that.
Yep. Been noted.
And
Green
we're
light
away,
code.
and we're out of the pit lane. So we'll watch everyone as they stream out of the lane.
VP Ultimate Pit Lane is now open.
That it is. And Stenny's the first out on the circuit because he disobeyed the rules.
So he will be receiving a 5-point penalty for that.
Yep, as that is now a penalisable offence for everybody in order to be within the spirit of the law. Scott Nolan said Jim's Playhouse in the broadcast chat. I don't know about that one. So we're going to watch on this opening lap. I'm flicking between a few people. Stenny's going to start us off, so...
Well, he was the fastest in the, out of the Super 3 guys in that last practice session, so...
He was the fastest in the Super 3 guys in the last practice session, so we'll see what we do. I'm going to keep the timing up as well and monitor that.
Yeah, unfortunately my timing's down tonight, so... Can't really comment on the sector splits like I usually do, but I'll do the best that I can.
18.7.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm not having much luck with the timing either myself, but I know that Latino's done an 18.2.
Yeah, it's not too bad either, so... Anywhere in the low 18s is... Yeah, it's a good first sector.
Stenny comes around to complete the first lap of qualifying. And he's done a 53.7, so we'll just keep an eye on what everybody else does as they stream to the top. Here comes Latino. He's eclipsed that number by a fair margin. He's done a 52.4.
It's a good time. It's a great camera shot here.
Yeah, I just thought we'd get everyone as they come through the first time. Such a fast-paced track. Kai Ardley's now fastest.
Yeah,
must be
good
mentioned.
time.
Everyone's come through. Plane bite, now Dodger. That'll be Michael Pollard. Oh, Michael Pollard's had an off. It's not really going to plan for him there.
Tell you what, he's going to have to ring up Jim's mobile tyres for another set, because
definitely
flat
is.
spots and road runs.
So, just going to keep looking around. Don't know anyone who's... Arison Latino went purple with the middle sector, but his first sector was great, but I've lost timing again.
Yeah, I think the timing's playing up on us tonight. Steve Warwick.
Oh, there's a bit of a drama happening here. I've got a few people fighting for a bit of track space, and it's going to ruin Steve Warwick's lap. I'm not sure of the server. So Lachlan Bourke's now gone to P1 while that's all this has been happening.
Oh, so he's back to where he usually is.
He's done a 51.8, that's a pretty good time. It's about my best on race fuel. What is my best on race fuel? Is that time. So that's definitely a competitive number. Hayden Warrington's gone up to P3. Cory Mcfarlane has taken off where he's left off before. Just going to flick to Lachlan Bourke. Currently our fastest in the Greater West Concrete car.
Sporting the orange numbers.
Here's the championship leader with the orange number. All have to be fast in these sessions. Oh,
It does.
so much going on, such a fast little track.
Or only 5.5 minutes to go already, so.
Let's watch his number through here. I'm going to switch to Kobe Williams because he was fastest in the first sector on that last lap. He was up on everybody. Oh, he's a bit down to the middle sector, but he's still on for a PB. Still say this is going to be a pretty good number.
Yeah, should put him up a couple more spots.
He's gone to
Yeah,
P2.
It's fairly tight at the top.
Definitely is. I've just noticed that Hans Brunswick's also on a PB, so he's going to look to jump up. He's currently in P8.
He's getting a bit of a toe here.
He is. He's going to P6. Oh, he's going to get booked here by Stenny on the next lap. That's not going to go well for him. Stenny's gone around as a result of it.
Great camera, that bridge cam.
It's a good camera. Seeing who else I can pick up on at the minute. Lachlan Bourke's in the pit lane at the minute. He's going to make a comment that Stenny is still the fastest. He's leading the Super 3 category in P12, so that's a good effort from him. Having a good evening.
Yeah, that's very good.
Hans Brunswick's clearly no longer on the lap. We're just going to see Warwick Mishra's now jumped up into P7.
Good time there from Warwick.
Definitely is. I've just seen Cory Mcfarlane. He is on for fastest first sector.
Purple the first.
Or it's close to the middle.
Gone green.
Bourke's obviously got a really good run off the hairpin. Oh, he's missed the apex a bit there.
Yeah, I was watching him in practice, Lachlan Bourke. He does what the real life supercars do and takes that really high line.
From experience, that works pretty well around this track. You can do the bottom line, but you get a better run off there if you run in deep, and it seems to be better on your tyre wear as well, I will say.
Yep.
Although I reckon the bottom line's normally a bit faster in quali, but it's hard to say. Kobe Williams has gone for another run. Cory Shepherd's still on the lap. Weddings come to the first sector, and he has not improved yet.
Yeah, that middle sector from Lachlan Bourke, that's fast.
It's very fast. So he's going to be the one to beat again, it looks like. Cameron Parrott's now on a good lap. He's only a tenth away from the first sector. He's down in P12, so...
Oh, Hayden.
That's a good time from Hayden Warrington.
That's purple. I believe that's purple in the middle. This could go to the top.
Could do, and he has missed out though. He's gone to P2. Cameron Parrott's jumped up to 11th.
So maybe it's not just the middle sector, maybe it's the last sector too where Bourke's strong. So
yep, and I've just seen Cory Mcfarlane. Sorry, it used to be Monday night soft broadcasting. Cory Mcfarlane, he's about to do a good number. He's now he's the second person into the 51s, but it's not good enough for pole.
still a very good time. Oh, a bit of a tank slapper there trying to pass Linnet.
Watching Kobe Williams.
It was a great qualifying session. Slightly down. See what he can do in the last sector now.
Oh, and he's gone to P1. So it's now 51.7. That's a good number there from Kobe Williams. Hayden Warrington was on a PB, but he's off the road at the hairpin, so he's done a Shane Van Gisbergen and he's had it in the sand down there. So, oh, Hans was on a good number as well, and he's been balked.
That's a good time there from Kobe Williams.
And it's a very good time there from Kobe Williams. I'm just trying to see who else is on a number. If anyone's on a number. Cory Mcfarlane's on another lap. So's Arison Latino.
Oh, skated in on the brakes. Is Lachlan Bourke out on track?
No, he's not out on track. He's parked it. So he's...
Yeah.
Surprising. He parked it pretty early. I think he thought he had pole, but track's obviously improved a little bit.
Farland twitched late under brakes there. See what he can do when he crosses the line.
He's gone faster, but it's not going to change spots for him. Going to watch Arison Latino now as he crosses the line. He's gone faster, but it hasn't changed his position. I'm looking, Hans Brunswick's improved, but he hasn't changed positions either. He's down in P8. Our Super 3 leader, Stenny, is down in 14th. So he's out-qualified a couple of the Super 2 guys. But yeah, what a session. And I've noticed that Daniel Cardo has elected... Well, Daniel Cardo had a qualifying ban, I believe. That was for main game, but...
Yeah, that was for main game, so...
Well, he's elected not to qualify here. Surprisingly.
Yeah, interesting choice.
Noticed that Jordan De Santos has left us during qualifying. I'm not sure if that's accidental or not. Can we see Kai I've had in the broadcast chat? Yes, we will see him during the race. Oh well, this should be an interesting race. So we've got a newcomer, Kobe Williams, on the front row alongside Lachlan, Bourke, and then Cory Mcfarlane, our only other race winner, alongside him. So, sorry, behind him. So, I'll work out what's going on before the end of tonight. I promise.
Yeah, well, see how it goes. Hopefully you get yourself going, mate. Bit of a jump start.
Bit of a jump start. I'm just going to duck out for 2 seconds. I'm going to leave us with this wonderful camera of the hairpin. I have arrived back in the booth. Notice that Rhodey has joined us, so he's a late arrival. That's good to see. So we're going to have 25 cars for the start of this race at this time.
Awesome.
So I've got the booth here. I've got an adult beverage because I think I need it after some of the stuff I've said tonight.
Hey, that's fine. I believe you deserve one, so...
I like the gym's mobile tyres livery, just saying.
Yeah, it's a bit of a Nissan Motorsport livery, looks like.
That's what it looks like to me too, and I like the colour combination. It suits the Nissan. He's going back to pit lane.
Haran car's the same, it's just the colours are reversed. So.
That will be interesting to see. It's a shame that Lachlan Haran hasn't joined us tonight.
Yeah, hopefully he can join soon. Tonight. If not, we'll see him next time.
It's very dark out there, just saying.
Yeah, I believe it's maybe like 7 AM in game or something. So cars look cool at this time though.
Very early warm-up session.
Yeah, got the boys all up early. Big day of racing.
Oh well. Here goes, we're about to go for our first 15 lap encounter here.
Looks like we've time travelled as well. It's gone brighter.
Yeah, we definitely have time travelled.
A few guys at the back of the field eager to get on the grid. Good to see.
That they
Here
are.
we go.
Oh, I've had an issue with the camera. Cameraman dropped the camera.
Cameraman's fallen over.
You can see our full field of cars goes right back around the corner here. We will. Would you believe I once saw an R-Factor race at this track with 43 cars where someone actually started on the back straight? Thankfully we don't have that many cars here.
Well, if we did, I'd be.
Oh, I've had an issue. Sorry.
That's the new GoPro chest cam that we've established here at AST. So
Yeah. It is. Anyway, I'm going to go through the field. I'll run through the first 15. I'll let you run through the rest. We've got Kobe Williams on pole position on his debut race, followed by championship leader Lachlan Bourke. We've got Cory Mcfarlane in P3, Hayden Warrington in P4, RSM Latino in P5, Lewis Wedding in P6, Kyle Adley in P7, Hans Brunswick in P8, Portrait Mishra in 9th, Steve Warwick rounds out our 10 from Cameron Parrott, Nathan Higginson, Matt Cecil, Stenny, our lead Super 3 driver in this field tonight. Brappin, 15th place.
in 16th, we have Kai Jones, who's elected to start from pit lane. So that's an interesting call there. 17th is Liam Budd. Not seeing him on screen at the moment. 18th.
Starting for pit lane.
Oh, also starting from pit lane. 18th is Michael Pollard. 19th is Dodger, the famous Dodger. 20th is a Claim Bite. 21st, Brendan Dostal. 22nd, McLean Linnett. 23rd is Rhodey. 24th
25th
is
is Dane Liccardo.
Yeah, there you go.
So we've got 3 cars starting out of the pit lane. That's unusual. But that's motorsport.
Yeah, it's motorsport. It's racing. Let's see. Someone in the background there.
Yep.
Well,
It's almost showtime. Good luck out there,
there we
mate.
go. Got the green flag. Green flag.
That's the green flag.
Lights out and
Go,
away
go,
we
go.
go. And Tassie and Stenny's gone nowhere. He's jumped the start and bogged it. Kobe Williams has also gone nowhere and he's been jumped off the line.
That's a good start by Lachlan Bourke.
Very good start from Lachlan Bourke. It's what he needed to do. It's going to be on here into the hairpin though between McFarlane and Warrington.
Oh, he's having a send already.
Oh, he's up the inside. This will be music to Lachlan Bourke's ears. The rest of the field has got through mostly cleanly, it seems.
Here we go.
Lachlan Bourke's already clear by nearly a second and a half on the first lap.
Yeah, that's.
Here we go,
that's a great
McFarlane.
start.
Somebody's gone off in the background. I believe it's Nathan Higginson. So, oh. Just pulling up a replay of that. I'm going to swap over.
Oh, it's all going on back there as well.
So, just got a replay up of what's happened to Higginson. He's been had off by Cameron Power. Oh, and that's Steve Warwick as well. So, Steve Warwick was off the road there as well. So, that's been unfortunate for the both of them. We've had a bit of an issue on the other computer. Sorry. Need to work out what's going on here.
Back to the front.
Yeah, we're back to the front battle. Just going to have a look. Lachlan Bourke, he's been caught back a bit now by Kobe Williams. Now they've sorted themselves all out.
Yeah, the gap's closing a little.
It is closing up a little.
Good racing so far. Oh,
What happened there? Bit of bumping and grinding.
wow.
Just going to go back in the field. We've got Brendan Donstal here with Hans Brunswick Racing. This is for 10th and 11th. This is on.
Donstal's
Hans
had a
has
great
made the move. Something's happening in the opening lap. We've got Hans Brunswick back a little bit. Lachlan Bourke's just got the fast lap. Kobe Williams took it. And Brendan Donstal's got that spot back. It was a good pass. It's good battling back here.
Well calculated and just got it down there. There we go again.
On again. In the background, there's a battle as well. There's two cars side by side. That's Dodger and Rhodey. That's the lead of the Super 3 category. Oh, that's Wedding, rather. Sorry, it's Wedding. So Wedding's dropped back heaps off the start as well. So I'm not sure what happened to the Ultimate 9 racing cars. But they must have been involved in that incident at the start. Oh, and it's still on here between Parrott and Peyton Warrington's done the fastest lap of the race. Just going to flick back to the front because it's on now. Kobe Williams just caught the gap of Lachlan Bourke, so he's obviously got reasonable pace on board.
Oh, he's going to get a good run here.
Here's Lachlan's got to run off the corner. Be interesting to see what happens down here.
Bit of side draft. Oh, couldn't quite get it.
He's gone on the defence. Oh, he's touched him slightly. They've got through there. He's got the over-under, but
Oh, this is scary.
this is scary. Just think this is for the lead of the race, and Cory Mcfarlane wants to be involved in this now. Well, Lachlan's
he's
run
run
wide. He's going to hand the spot over to Williams, and now he's going to be vulnerable to Macfarlane.
Well, here we go. Oh, that's a big send.
Oh, he's got it done, and now it's on in the background between Warrington and Latino.
Yeah, Latino needs to try and cut back in front here.
It's always an action-packed track, and Brendan Donstal's got himself a drive-through penalty. Not sure what that'll be for.
Over under.
Oh, Warrington!
Oh.
Warrington's gone around.
He saved it.
Good
Great
save
save.
there. Missed the wall, but it's on again for the lead. Draft could be playing into this race more than we would think so.
The draft in these cars is it's pretty big.
Oh,
I have to say as well, the tyre wear will be starting to come in now.
definitely would be starting to be a factor. tyres, they'll make the 15 lap distance fairly easily, but it's you definitely have to manage them to make sure that they don't get away from you.
That's right.
As you can see, cars sliding around a lot, right?
Yeah, the attitude of the cars there, just not like the first couple laps. Oh, that's a big lock-up.
Here's the now one. We've got Kobe Williams catching Steve Warwick. I think he's going to get out of the way.
Yeah, poor Steve got tangled in that opening lap stuff, so...
Can I just give a quick shout out to our current leader in the Hayden Warrington's DNF'd. Hayden Warrington's DNF'd. I'm just going to flick back and see if I can find out why that is. Oh, what was that? Got past it at a great deal of speed.
Kai Jones. It's crawling on the back straight.
I'm going to see if I can pick up why Hayden DNF'd. Drove off at turn 1 and basically retired, so not really much of note. But it's on here for P2. What I was going to say before I was interrupted is I wanted to draw attention to our current leader in the Super 3 category, and it's Dodger. Dodger's currently leading Super 3, and I've got to say, considering what we saw 2 years ago, that is awesome stuff, and I'm really happy to see it.
Oh, Higginson's off.
Yeah, Higginson's off.
Just caught that in the background.
Yeah, he's a lap down as well. Notice Dane Liccardo's about to come past Dodger on the other screen. Pass done pretty easily. Oh, that's not a good camera. Cameras are being a bit funny to me tonight. I've noticed Cory Mcfarlane's closing down on Kobe Williams, so he must have looked after his tyres at the start.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. I reckon he's going to go for it here.
Going for it, and he's taken the lead. So Cory Mcfarlane into the lead of the race.
Oh, he's there. No, he's opted to stay behind. I'm interested to see what Lachlan Bourke can do from here. Whether he decides to wave the white flag and get the points, or if he actually has a go and risks losing some more points to gain for his championship lead, which he does have a bit of a fair margin at the moment.
Will be interesting to see what happens.
Oh, who was that? Latino off the road in the background there?
Was that?
He pulled up. He pulled it up. He definitely locked the brake, that's for sure.
So I'm just dealing with some other issues in the background.
Got Lachlan Bourke coming up on one of the Super 3 competitors now.
Yes, and Harrison Latino's looking to make a move on that as well.
He's taken advantage of that.
Definitely has.
Because the gap wasn't that small. It's now closed in a little bit.
Oh! So I've just seen that trying to get out of the way and he had a bit of a moment. I thought it was going to be a James Courtney spec incident. It's all good.
Well, here we go. Latino now. Bit of pace in the car. See what he can do.
The more experienced guys are sort of coming into it as the race is going on. Oh, I've just heard someone out of a big shunt. Man, trying to pick up on who that is. Oh, it's who is that? Oh, I've got to get a replay of this. It's Orjit Mishra.
Here we go. Let's see what's happening. Oh, yeah.
First
Easy
back
to
into
do
the
that.
field and
Oh.
Reedy selected him.
Yeah, that's silly there.
It's taken him a while to get going as well, but he's cleared himself, but could have very easily been a safety car there.
It was oh, and he's
lost
lit it up
again.
on the grass.
Yeah, I've taken the camera off, but yeah, I went to go away from it, but he crashed again, so having a few dramas there. Taking us back to the front. This is live pictures, and we've got RS and Martino now all over the back of Lachlan Bourke.
Yep, with 1 lap to go, so.
Dodger has lost the lead of Super 3 to a claim bite, so brotherly battle there.
Oh, that's wide.
Actually known as Michael Pollard, sorry, is the lead of Super 3. He's up into P7.
Oh, wow.
He's had an incredible
job.
drive. So far up, I missed him. This is the final lap. Harrison Latino's got himself onto the podium for the first time this season by the looks. I'm going to
He
flick to the
passed
front.
Bourke early in the lap, and Bourke made a mistake and locked the front. Yeah, it looks like Cory's going to win this one.
What a race. Cory Mcfarlane, he makes it 3 wins from 6 starts. So he's won now 1/2 those races so far this season. It's a good win from him, and Kobe Williams gets P2. Arison Latino gets his first podium of the season from Lachlan Bourke, who's had a disappointing one, you must say, for him. And Kyle Adley in 5th, that's a personal best. Hans Brunswick comes across in 6th, which is a good recovery after his start. Michael Pollard wins Super 3 and gets P7 in Super 2. Dane Liccardo in 8th. Lewis Wedding in 9th. Brapp in 10th. Claim Bite in 11th place. What a great camera that. Got Matt Cecil in 12th. He's just past Dodger on the line. And Cameron Parrott.
Dodger have a puncture?
I will just check that out. I think he may have had some dramas. Rhodey, Lime, Liam Budd. McLean Linnett finishes 19th on debut. It's good he got to the end. Nathan Higginson 20th. Brendan Donstal 21st. Kai Jones DNF'd, and Stenny was a whopping number of laps down. So he did not have a good one. Hayden Warrington DNF'd. Oh, here we go. Some bit of burnout action from our race winner.
Yeah, love a bit of a burnout. Luckily here they get fresh sets of tyres, because yeah, wouldn't be able to reuse those.
No, they're not going to be reusable. And looking at the rear brakes as well, they're fairly hot. Oh well, that brings us to the end of the race. We'll get ready for the next one. Should be really exciting. That was a good race.
1 down, 2 to go. Can't wait.
rather exciting. The pace, even though it was only 15 laps, the person who was the fastest in outright speed at the start of the race didn't really win the... Well, I thought it was Kobe Williams, but he didn't win the race. As was my point. I feel like tyre wear played into the result there quite a bit.
Yeah, well, we're straight into qualifying, which is a quick turnaround.
It's a quick turnaround, but
we see Peter Stenberg and copying another 5-point penalty.
not a good one for listening, it must be said.
Everyone comes out in the lane.
Here's everybody else strolling out of the lane. That's a cool shot, it must be said. Oh,
Beautiful, colourful sight. A couple of drivers maybe joined back.
Yeah, Jordan Hernandez, Lachlan Moran and Kai Jones.
Beautiful.
Watch the ball stream out of the line. So here we go, qualifying number 2. Who's your pick this time?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna back my driver for my team, Harrison Martinez.
I
He
think
would have
that's
gained a
fair.
bit of confidence.
Yeah, from that result, definitely. I feel like he would have gained some confidence.
I know he's got the pace to do 51, so you can put it together. You'll be somewhere up there. So I'm gonna tip my driver. Driving for the Warwick racing team.
I'm going to watch Cuz now. See he goes on his first lap. Don't have timing.
Not sure. This is just a warm-up procedure, that probably has longer up majorly, so maybe he's
Oh,
on
and
the heat.
Lachlan Bourke's run wide as well, but he's going to see what time he does as well.
Yeah, they've got the lights on.
Done a 52.9. Dane Liccardo's currently our fastest driver.
52.9. That's we're a second away from where he was last qualifying session, so maybe track conditions are a little bit different in this one.
Cory Shepherd's now gone fastest with a 52.5.
Cory Mcfarlane.
Oh my god, Cory Mcfarlane. Sorry Cory. Sorry Cory. I don't know where I'm getting that from. That's,
Hey, look, you've called him the wrong name, but now he's gone off the road. I think
Yeah.
it's disappointing.
I'm hoping
It is
to pack up the
excusable,
truck.
mate. It's fine.
Pack up the truck and send me home. Trying to get an eye on who else is up the front. Lachlan Bourke just scored a P1, but he's caught a heap of traffic. Harrison Latino's in second. Kobe Williams has now gone fastest. So this is how quickly it changes in this business.
I like this business.
So yeah, I've seen the game. I haven't taken the piss. I've spelt Tasmania wrong on the flyer. I've noticed. I'll take responsibility for that. That's where you don't do things half asleep.
It's okay. Tasmanians usually spell things wrong anyway, so.
I think we've got Brian Walsh watching in the chat who is from Tasmania, so...
Ryan?
Oh, and Cory Mcfarlane was up, but he's off the road. So that's not gone well.
No, he'll be in for another set of tyres.
So Carl Ardley's doing well. He's flown under the radar a bit tonight in the Simcom Motorsport entry. P5 in the last one, and his pace has been really good.
You know, it is good. It's good to see different tracks, different drivers up towards the front.
Oh, sorry, I'm just flicking to an incident. Dane Liccardo has gone at the fence hard.
That's massive.
So this was with Stenny. He's trying to go around the outside of everyone, and then there's not much real estate there, and he's had a.
That's huge.
It is huge. It's off the
Tell you
road
what.
big time.
His sponsorship says HSV. I just want one. I don't know if you'd want that one after that incident.
I certainly wouldn't want that one after that incident. That was a big incident. Oh, I've just seen another big incident. I'm just going to get a replay here. This is Kobe Williams. He's collected the back of the 7-Eleven car. Obviously, the closing speed. And he's tried to avoid it, but he's obviously on a lap. And yeah, he's pole sitter, but that's going to ruin his attempt there, clearly. So he's now made it back into the pit lane. He's going out it once more. So
They usually say 7-Eleven good call, but I don't think that braking marker was a good call.
I don't think. I also do not think it was a good call. You're gonna kill me, mate.
Don't worry, I've killed myself with that one.
Just noticed Ujit Mishra's up in P6, so that's a good effort.
Oh, it's been a long day.
It definitely has been a long day. Just gonna look, Kyle Ardley starting a lap, but he's right behind the Ultimate 9 racing car there. I'm not sure who's in that one. It's the number 99?
I'm not sure which number 9 it is.
All I know is it's got a 9 on it somewhere. He's gonna get a bit rough. Oh, he's off the road. They've both gone off the road. It's Hans Brunswick, and they're both off. They're all gone.
Sprayed a bit of dirt on the track there.
Just noticed Lewis Weddings jumped up into P3, so that's a good qualifying effort from him. Where's Lachlan Bourke at the minute? Lachlan Bourke's P2, Cory is P4, but Latino down in 7th.
Yeah, wow. Well, hopefully you can pull the lap time out, because maybe I'll put the mockers on him.
Hopefully not. The commentary curse, it's a pretty vicious vicious one we've got going in this booth, I will say. A number of times I've said things about drivers going to win and then they've had an absolute monumental accident.
It usually happens that way.
Hans Brunswick's on the time. I'm going to watch him. I'm going to keep an eye on Kobe Williams as well, and Lachlan Bourke.
Headlights ablaze. Oh,
Hans is on for the best time so far.
he's getting a good tow here from Stenny, so. Oh, he's probably going to walk
He's ruined his lap. You can see why he's angry about that.
Yeah, he still should do that stuff. Oh.
Retaliated.
Yeah, that's not good. That's
well, that's racing. It's motorsport, really. That's all that can be said.
That's penalty land.
That is penalty land, but Cory Mcfarlane scored the P1 while that penalty land's been happening. Orchard Mishra is on the fucking best time I've ever seen, and I'm sorry for swearing, but I've just seen him be a 10th and a half up to the first sector. He's now down. He must have missed the braking marker at the hairpin by a mile, because, man, that was the purple split, and I went, what? Woke me up from where I was sitting. It's gone up to P7s, and that's a good number, but not quite as good as what I was expecting when I saw that first split. Dane Licato's improved by 0.009.
0.009.
Yep, 0.009. RSM Latino is on for the best lap now. He's putting him out.
Come on. My prediction up there. Oh.
Lewis Wedding is on for the done the best split as well. So watch how he
Come on,
goes. He's
cut.
off the road big time. Into the
Come
back
on,
straight.
cut. Purple, the first and second sector. What does he do?
Oh, he's P2.
Oh. Great time.
Just. Kobe Williams is still on the lap. He's sideways. I don't think this is going to be an improvement.
What does he do? No.
Doesn't go faster.
Hey,
Cory Mcfarlane goes faster. He does a 51.6. So he put a full stop on that session. Don't know if anyone else is still out there running. Nathan Higginson is.
Oh.
Kai Jones is. He hasn't improved. Matt Cecil is. Is he going to improve? He does not improve. Nathan Higginson. He does not improve. And I think that rounds out our session. I don't think anyone else is on a time lap. So, Cory Mcfarlane, pole sitter.
Yeah, that's a statement there with that lap time.
Definitely is.
Yeah, 51.6. That's a very good lap time.
He definitely made a statement then. As we arrive in warm-up, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a short break before the next race. We'll be back shortly. And we're back here at Symmons Plains.
We are back.
As a matter of fact. Oh, different front row for this race.
It is. Got a Ford and a Commodore on the front row. A Falcon and a Commodore, I should say. Ford and Hall.
That we do. Might actually leave this camera for the race.
The race is about to begin.
Yeah.
Are we missing someone on the second row?
I'm not sure. But I'll let you go through the first 15 this time.
Yep. So, pole position is Cory Mcfarlane. In second place is Cuz, Harrison Latina. Third place is Kobe Williams. Another good result there for Kobe on debut. Fourth place is Lachlan Bourke. Fifth place is Lewis Wedding. It's a good effort by Lewis there. Sixth place is Dane Liccardo. Watch out for him this race, very aggressive driver. Seventh place is Audrey Mishra, who set a great first sector in the qualifying session. Eighth place is Kai Ardley. Ninth place is Hans Brunswick, who'll be looking to push forward. 10th place is Nathan Higginson. 11th place is Cameron Parrott. 12th place is Bratt. 13th place is Steve Warwick. 14th place is Kai Jones. 15th is Matt Cecil. And let you round out the rest.
I'm just going to say it's good to see Hans Brunswick in at number 9, but Michael Pollard is in 16th. Kai Jones, interestingly, in pole for Super 3 this time round. Liam Budd in 17th. Stenny down in 18th. Lachlan Moran has made it in the mowing car, and he is in 19th. From Brody, claimed by Dodger. Brendan Donstal, McLean Linnett, Jordan DeSantes rounds out our field, and that is everyone. That's back to the front.
Well, here we go. Race 2. See a driver at the back there.
I think it's the car right at the very back that's struggling to get lined up. Oop, I've knocked the keyboard. Should be ready to get a start. We've had a car disappear off the second row. Starter's holding him for a long time.
See the guys moving. Tyres and brakes will be getting cold.
No sweat. You can do this.
Here we go. Oh, sorry.
Green flag.
Lights are out. Here we go. Oh, it's a good start by Cory.
Start by Kobe Williams as well as they've run through into 1. Keeping an eye on the bump and grind further back. Oh, Hans Brunswick. Nice Lewis Wedding runs rather.
Oh,
That's been an incident. Audrey Mishra's been turned. The rest of them have looked like they've got through to some degree. Going to keep an eye back there. What's all going on? Got 3 wide here.
It's a big battle pack back here.
Certainly is.
Oh,
Oh,
flag.
Kai Adley's around. So what's happened here? We'll get pictures of that.
There's foam advertising boards everywhere.
Just going to flick back to the front for a second. I'm going to get pictures. Issues. There we go. What's happened to Kai? Failed, but that's alright.
Quick rewind.
hit from behind by Cameron Parrott, I think it was, and Jordan De Santos was off the road as well, and he rejoined in the Dodger, and that made it even worse for Kai there.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We go back to the front, we've got Harrison Latino, P3. Battle going on here between Brap and Steve Warwick. And Ricardo's got himself up into fourth, so it's been a fifth rather. It's been a good start by him.
Yeah, Brap up 4 spots. That's a good start.
Got a battle in the Super 3 here for the lead, I think it is. No, it's not the lead, but it's Dunstall and Kai Jones, and
he's off the road.
He's off the road.
Who off the road?
So is Kai Jones, and Brodie's gone through on both of them. So he chases down Steady, and then Michael Pollard, he must have fallen back there at the start as well. So lots going on. Vicious bit of the field.
What's happened to Steve Warwick? He's disappeared as well.
He's dropped back behind Steady for some reason. Oh, and he's got that Brodie close enough to him. All happening once again. A bit roaring at the front. Corey Shepherd's pulled away from Kobe Williams. Tino, they're all pretty close, but nothing really happening.
Yeah, Cory Mcfarlane doing a good job at the front.
Oh, I've just seen. That's live pictures, and that's not a good call.
That is not a good call.
He's off the road there by a fair mile in the 711 Commodore. Looking back though, we've got Steve Warwick who's about to pass Peter Stenberg.
Oh, battle of the fathers here. Yeah, this place.
Peter's not defensive, but he's been rounded up pretty easily. But now Liam Budd wants to get involved in this.
Maybe he's just let him go there. It's a smart option.
He's a smart
Tag
option,
on the back.
no fighter. Now Michael Pollard is side by side with Brodie. Harrison Martino is close right up at the back of Kobe Williams as well. Pollard, Pollard's hit Budd, and Brodie's hit Pollard. Not gone well there. But I'm going to go back to the front because we've got a lap car going through and it's caused all kinds of dramas. I don't know where to look. I'm going to go back to this now because this is still going on after the crash. The close proximity. Oh, and Parrott's hit Dodger. Dodger's fallen back. He's managed to save it. Playing for keeps.
Yeah, this is for 17, 18, 19, 20.
Just goes
Throwing
to show doesn't matter
16.
where you are. It's on. Going back to the front now, right? No, Stain Liccardo has his headlights on. He's in the battle with Phil Sweating. Harrison Martino definitely putting on a strong showing here.
He is. Got a bit of a run here. Might have a look.
Oh, Kobe's gone defensive. Latino's gone. Latino's
He's gone around the outside.
He's gone around the outside and he's done it with ease. Pulled that up easily and he's got it clear. So that RSM Latino, that is a pass of the century, to be honest. That is an exceptional move.
That is difficult to do around the outside there.
Especially on older tyres, and he's done it, made it look easy. Let's see what Lachlan Bourke's going to do now. Kobe Williams seems to be struggling a bit on the tyres, it must be said, as the races go on. He's got good pace, but not keeping those
He is a
Dunlops.
rookie. He's a rookie to this series, so he's probably not used to how these tyres behave.
And he's now lost the spot to Lachlan Bourke, but he's going to get over-undered by the looks of this. Oh,
Moore's tyres.
sideways. Oh, I've just seen an incident further back. This Kyle Ardley was making a pass of Brendan Dodds.
Yeah, Cory's just got the lead and
Oh,
taken it off. Oh wow.
Stonstel and Ardley still at it, and Donstel's now off the road. So that was going on there for a little bit between those two. It's the same cars that were off the road a few laps ago, and now he's turned Parrot around. Oh, good save there. Same cars that were off the road. This is the same battle, and it's still going on. Oh, he's off the road, he's put it in the sand. Broke himself.
To get out, that's the question. Oh,
Taken a bit of effort, but he's got out of there. Right before the leaders come.
oh. I've got a bit of wheel spin coming off the hairpin there, so it's going to bring him back to Kobe here.
I've just noticed there's been an incident between Hyde Jones and Brody, rather. And I'll see if I can find out what's happened here.
Oh, is that Latino onto the back? It is.
We're going to flip forward. Yes, it's Latino onto the back of the race leader.
It's right on the back of Cory.
Yeah, it's an interesting incident there. Was Brody hitting the back of Kai Jones. Couldn't really get proper pictures of it, but is this all for the lead?
It is. With 4 to go at the end of this one.
Tino's looked after his tyres here. He's done an incredible job.
That car's looking very well.
It is. They're going to have to both play the traffic here.
Oh,
Been a messy race from a few people. Hence why so many cars are getting lapped. Oh, Latino.
yellow flags back there.
Oh, there's been a car go off at the hairpin. I've just heard it. It's Donstel. What's happened here? Oh, he's cannon. Oh, he's cleaned up Lachlan Bourke. We've got to get a replay of this. This is a big incident.
Big championship implications there.
This is big championship implications. Obviously missed his brake marker and bang! Straight into him. So, Lachlan Bourke, I don't know if he's recovered, but he's lost a lot of ground from that. So, back to live images, but
Yeah, that
just
was
for the race lead, but that was not really an ideal incident. Kai Jones was
very
off the road as well. He's now predicted to retire from the race. Lachlan Bourke dropped down to 7th.
Well, that's not too bad considering the severity of the incident.
Yeah, it's a surprise his car's still running. Oh, I've had another incident there. It's mostly been avoided with Mishra and Higginson into one another. It's all going on. I don't know where to look. Everyone's sort of livened up in this one. They've decided to have a go. Got Wedding and Ricardo in a battle. Cory Mcfarlane's missed the hairpin and he's now given Latino a run. So Ricardo's defending that position from Wedding. Latino's lost his run there, but we're watching Wedding.
This is the penultimate lap. More to go.
Ricardo's still going to hold on to that. He's pushed him as wide as he possibly can. Oh, Ricardo! And Wedding's done it around the outside.
Great job.
It's a great job.
Hey, Paul. Tyres are a big talking point.
They definitely are, and McFarlane's now pulled away from Latino. Tyres are definitely what's all to be said about this race. Latino, I think, used them up there trying to catch up to McFarlane.
Yeah. Certainly
Doesn't
looks
quite
that
have
way.
enough, but P2 is going to be a good result for him, but Cory is going to come round and he's going to win his 4th race in this series.
Good job by Cory.
Be good championship implications in this one, that's for sure. RSM Latino in P2. Kobe Williams picks up another podium. Lewis Wedding in 4th. Dane Liccardo in 5th with an incident on the line. Hans Brunswick comes in the inverted number 9. Had a bit of server lag here, I've noticed. Lachlan Bourke in P7. Nathan Higginson comes around in 8th. Steve Warwick in 9th. Matt Cecil 10th. Ishra. Right. Stenny picks up the win in Super 3. So that's a good result for Stenny. Congrats.
Yeah, good job.
Pollard. Kai Ardley. Emma Parrott. William Budd. There's stuff going on still back here. Brody and Budd are still battling. Dodger. Yet finished. And then I believe Donstood lap down. Linnet. Claim by. Rodney Santes didn't have a great one, and then by Jones, Lachlan Moran did not finish the race, but Cory Mcfarlane's been celebrating a bit hard because he's lost his bonnet while they've been watching. That's a good race there.
Was a good race. It's getting interesting when RSM Latino certainly caught up to the back of Cory.
Definitely,
That's
I
the
thought it was on there. Latino must be said, a stand-up performer of the race. I know he started P2, but dropped back there, and I didn't really expect to see him challenge to that race win, but he was definitely there, and he was challenging.
Yeah, it didn't look like the car switched on till late, and then by then he's probably used up the tyre to get to there. So it's a good effort though.
Definitely is a good effort.
Well then,
We get set for another qualifying session before one last race.
yep. Another quick fire 10 minutes.
Wow.
Speaking of quick fire, main game guys, including us, we've only got 5-minute qualifying sessions tomorrow night.
That we do, and that will be an interesting talking point because that means that you really only get the one run to go and set your best number, so you better be on it. I like the idea.
Yep.
Stenny has got to earn himself another 5-point penalty.
It's 15 points. The stewards have noted that.
You may have won the race, mate, but you don't get to go out first. And we're now underway.
Here we go. Who's your pick for this one, mate?
It's hard to go past Cory Mcfarlane, but you just don't know. There's so many guys that are pretty close in that top bunch. It really is. Kobe Williams might figure out the tyres. Latino might be a bit stronger at the start. I don't know. It really depends on this qualifying session, and then obviously where that leads on from there. But I say Cory McFarlane's the fastest car, and he has been pretty much all night, so it's going to be looking hard to pass for the pole position. What about yourself, mate? What are you tipping?
Oh, look, after that last qualifying session, it's hard to go past Cory with that 51.6. Like that's a very good lap time. That'll be in probably the top half of the field in main. So if you're in the 51s, you're doing a pretty good lap time around here. But saying that, the session before Q1, we had a few drivers in 51.7s, 51.8s. So if you can get the lap time together, get all three sectors, you might just get it. But yeah, it's hard to go past Cory.
Yep, it's so close to this track that even a slight mistake could be the difference between pole and fifth place, and that really is going to determine your race, to be honest.
Yep.
He started off the front row and he was a challenger for that race win, so...
18.3 to the first sector, 36.2 combined to the second. It's looking mid 52.
Cory goes to P2 behind Latino. Carl Ardley goes to P1. So
Cory's off.
he was off. Turn 1, goal to white. Latino's now off the hip.
Unfortunate for Kai last race to be tangled in that start.
Definitely was.
Pace.
He has shown good pace tonight, and he's got the fifth in the first race to show for it, but hasn't really got anything else to. He hasn't got anything else to show for it. So didn't really have the best one first time out in Sandown. He was not slow, but he was in amongst a bunch of drama. But hopefully he can show the pace he's showing, because honestly, he's showing podium level speed.
Definitely is, and he's going on with it in this lap.
Gone no faster, no improvement.
He's slow in the last sector there.
Maybe Williams is now P1, but he's now full traffic. Team Ricardo's had a quiet night, which is probably a good thing for him.
Yeah, he's usually visiting the steward's office right about now, so it's been a bit quiet for him, but hopefully it stays that way.
Had some good results, but he's been up the pointy end, but not involved in too much drama, and he's on a good number here.
Yeah, 36.0 to the middle, that's pretty good. See what he can do.
He's gone to P1, 52.1. Good time there, Dane Ricardo.
Maybe the track conditions gone a bit away in this session.
Potentially,
said
but
that
we'll see
last
when the big guns do their times. Tino now, he's on a PB. Kobe Williams is also on a personal best, and he's up by a mile in the first sector. Tino improves on his PB, but not on the best. Cory Mcfarlane now P1. Maybe Williams is off the road. There's going to be no improvement there for him.
These guys are just trying to gain hundredths.
Pretty much. That's all that is in it. It's so close. Oh, I've just seen a car. It's in a very unoptimal place for qualifying. It's the Xbox racing car. Don't have pictures. Just trying to look around and see who's on a good number. Quite hardly's been Bourke here, which is unfortunate. It's such a short track. It's really hard for everyone to get out of the way.
Looks like the Jim's mowing car going to do what the sponsor usually does.
Cory Mcfarlane's getting ready to start another lap. See what he does. That was
Waiting to be.
Lewis Wedding to P2, so that's a good number. Martino's on the best number so far that he's done. He's up purple to the first sector. He's off the road big time. I don't know, he looks like he's had a failure of some description. But that looks like a screen blackout or something.
Good.
Time there for Lewis Wedding back. Cory's up on his best number.
75.7. This is, yeah, 51 land. Good 51 as well.
Doesn't improve.
Right. And apex hunting cost him a lot.
I'm going to flick through and see who else we've got. We've got Cory Williams on the lap. Lachlan Bourke's in P7. He's just improved. Everyone's out there. This wedding's coming out for another run. Tino's about to start another run. Kai is oh, that would have been a bit distracting. Oh, it's Bourke's lap. That'll be noted by the stewards.
Yeah, P7.
Oh, he's improved to P4, but he was right outside where he's pushing the line.
He's got a good run here.
Number of cars champion winning. Dane Liccardo's on PB.
Oh, hopefully he doesn't get balked. No, they stayed out of his road.
Out of the way.
This could be a good lap.
Dane Liccardo, pole position! 51.8. That's going to be a tough number to beat.
And he's thrown it off the road.
He has thrown it off the road, but he's put the number there and he said to the competition, he said, hello, I'm here. I'm not having a quiet night. What are you talking about?
It's a great job there from Dane. It's good to see it, give him a bit of confidence.
And Brunswick goes to P6. Needs a bit of confidence. He's probably been lacking it a bit recently. Made some not great driving moves.
They're not the best of decisions. It's left him in the steward's office, but hey, if he can get pole and get out in front, he might not need to visit the stewards.
That's exactly right. I'm noticing Hans Brunswick's on a time. There's a few people on time still.
And it looks like
Nobody's
Cory will probably
looking
two more laps.
Nobody's looking good so far for pole. Cory's going to get one more lap. Kai Ardley's on a lap. Cory's improved, but it's not good enough. Cory's not going to get another lap, so it's going to be down to everybody else. Kai Ardley's now back to...
Has he done no? Good enough.
he's... Toby Williams is on a lap. Lewis Wedding's on a lap. He's going to catch traffic. So, he's going to have a draft here from Cory. Hans Brunswick's improved on his time. Arson Martino's about to cross the line. It's all going on.
Question is, will Dane get his first pole?
is a good question. Lewis Wedding's not quite there. Lachlan Bourke's nowhere near it. Kobe Williams is on a better time, but don't think it's going to be good enough for pole. So we'll watch Wedding, and Wedding's going to pole.
Oh,
Lewis Wedding, pole position. Kobe Williams jumps up to third, but wow, Ultimate 9 Racing at the ultimate last second.
well done.
Lachlan Bourke's still on time. It's not completely over yet, but
He's in.
that's a unique front row, that's for sure. Kai Ardley's coming around. Is he going to improve? He does not. Harrison Latino's on a lap. Does he improve? He's down in 7th.
Oh, he
Had a
drifts
big
the last
dip there.
corner.
He has not improved, so a long way back. Wow, what a session. What a session. What a different result. You think you qualify the same cars 3 times, you get the same result. Not in this series, my friends. You do not get the same result. And that's why we love it.
That's awesome.
So we've got Lewis Wedding off the pole from Dane Liccardo. 2 guys that haven't been in the top 3 all night. From Kobe Williams again in P3. Cory, our race winner, is in 4th. Hans Brunswick is in P5. Lachlan Bourke down in 6th. Latino 7th.
Yeah, we missed that. Hans Brunswick jumping up to 5th.
Yeah. Yes,
So
there's
that's
3
2.
races, Brian. Oh my, that is... What a race. Like qualifying, but what a race. What a race we're set for.
2 Ultimate 9 cars in the top 5.
It's been a good night for Ultimate 9 there. They didn't have a great one in the first one. They were on the walls on the first lap, but it's been a strong
Tonight,
recovery.
the Ultimate 5 tonight.
I think the Wedding was out of 5th in the last one, and I think I remember Hans was out of 9. That's right. So good improvement from those guys. They found some time. This is going to be a cracker. I'm excited.
It's going to be good. We've got this quick fire 2-minute warm-up session.
To help the guys get finally acquainted and have them a little bit of a break. Oh, that's a good looking crowd.
Yeah.
Just going to look down at the hairpin, see what we can see.
Good to see
Very
the
scenic down there.
crowd back lining the fence again.
I must say, talking about real life racing for a moment, it was really good to see a proper full crowd back at a Supercars event last round. Like, it's the first time that we've seen it, a proper decent crowd. And it's really good to see. I don't know who to pick as a winner for this next one, Cole.
Oh, I'm just going to leave it blank and just hope for a friggin' fantastic race.
I don't mean to be mean to Wedding or to Dane, but I don't really feel like they have the pace to win the motor race. So, but I don't know.
We did say that about qualifying, so you never know.
You never know. You just don't know. I did not expect that would be our front row before this race. I could have picked any permutation of anybody else who was in the top 8, but I would not have picked those 2 cars, I reckon.
Yep, if you had told me you were putting $10 on that front row, I would have said, do yourself a favour and don't, and go buy some dinner, because, yeah, it didn't look like it, but congrats to those 2.
Congrats, yeah. Lewis Wedding, first time pole sitter in this series, and Dane Liccardo's first front row start as well, so they've made it interesting for everybody. They've put a statement out there. Those 2 were battling each other in the last race as well, it must be said, for 4th and 5th. So I'm hoping that Dane can put aside some of his past misfortunes and actually get a decent result in this one and get some confidence.
It would be good to see. Much needed for him, might relax him a bit, not be so desperate on making moves.
certainly. He's only got one move he needs to make in this one.
So who's been your standout performer of the round so far?
It's mighty hard to go past Cory Mcfarlane. I know he's been a race winner, but like, how do you go past someone who's winning races?
Yep.
Over and over and over again, not from the pole either every time. So
No, it's definitely a solid effort from Cory.
But as the other people, well, Kobe Williams has had a good debut, but it doesn't really surprise me too much knowing his pace. I'm gonna say Latino probably. He's bounced back. He's shown us that he's a podium contender once again.
Yep.
What about yourself?
Oh, I mean, likewise to your comments about Cory, but at the same time, yeah, got guys like Latino and possibly like guys like Kai Ardley, who's fairly new as well, and mixing it up there at the front.
The crowd's ready. I'm ready. You ready?
Well, here we
Well,
go
here we
again.
are. I'm just gonna get a camera on and I'm gonna go through the grid. It's Lewis Wedding off the pole position for Ultimate 9 Racing. I think Hans Brunswick's had a pole for him, but it's Lewis Wedding's first pole. Dane Liccardo with his first front row start for Mute Sim Sport. Kobe Williams just hasn't got off the grid for some reason, which is really confusing. Cory Mcfarlane in 4th. Hans Brunswick in 5th. Lachlan Bourke in 6th place. RSM Latino way back in 7th. Kai Ardley in 8th, just trying to get back. What's happened? It's a bit messy. Nathan Higginson in 9th place. Steve Warwick in 10th. Matt Cecil in 11th. Cameron Parrott in 12th. Brack in 13th. Michael Pollard in 14th. Clay Jones in 15th. And I'll let you go through the next cars.
So in 16, we have Dodger. It's a solid effort there again from Dodger. 17th, we have Stenny. 18th, we have Rhodey. In 19th is a Claim Bite. 20th is Liam Budd. 21st is Brendan Dostal. 22nd, McLean Linnett. 23rd is Jordan DeSantis. 24th is nowhere to be seen.
So we've only got 23 for this one, so we've had a few people drop off.
Yeah, with that Kobe, the start there.
Just watching
sure where he
everyone
is.
try and line up. So what happened? Did Kobe Williams get off the line? It must be said. No, he's gone back to pit lane, so he's had some terminal issue. That's meant he's out of this one. So that's unfortunate.
We're missing more in the middle there. Looks like a couple of blank good
There's
spots.
a couple of cars that aren't there further back as well. I'm trying to see what's going on here. There's a car that's missing further back as well on the grid. I think Lachlan Horan left as we went to the race start, so
Here we go. Not sure what's happened, but we're going to get a race start.
and we're underway, and it's Lewis Wedding is going to lead us into turn 1, and they're going to stream past side by side.
Oh!
Oh, it's a bit of contact. Those two had a
almost
clear. Hans Brunswick's up into P3. He's going to be defending their. They're all early on the brakes. Nathan Higginson's had a good start. He's up to. So's Lachlan Bourke. He's up to 3rd. So Cory's had a shocker.
Has. It's a shocker from Cory.
But good clean start from the rest of the field. No incidents to be seen so far. wetting, he's going to lead a lap.
Yeah, well, these two. Yeah, not sure who's in pit lane. These two at the front, they've got a good start and on the way, but here comes Lachlan Bourke now.
It's going to be interesting to see if these guys catch these guys or what happens. Just going to go back in the field as well. We've got Brett here with Macfarlane and Kevin Parrott and Ty Hartley all on back here. And then he's going to be involved in the second. Safety car, safety car.
Safety car.
Safety car. I'm not sure what the safety car's for. I'm just going to have a flick around and see if we can find out. We've got Liam Butters going around.
Look, oh, hostile again.
I didn't realise that was the screen I had up. Sorry for that, viewers.
Yeah, it just looks like Dostal's missed his braking marker again in this race, which is... Yeah, you think you'd learn after the first race.
I would think he would learn. I'm just gonna see what else I can find out. Dodge just decided to pit. I'm gonna see if there was anything else that went on there. Seems weird that brought out the safety car, but it was a fairly high impact crash at the start. That is what has made our race go yellow. That instant. So
Well, there you go.
Get another replay of it.
Can we get an onboard with Dostal?
We can get an onboard with Dostal. We'll just flick back to the leaders and we'll line that up for everybody. And the onboard for everybody. Bang! And then he's tried to wait there for him, but decided the SC is going to come out of that.
Which is, yeah, probably understandable. I noticed that Steve Warwick was at the rear of the field when that happened, so he must have had an issue. But I don't think I've seen him on the starting grid either.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I did either, but I'm unsure if what's actually occurred there. So, but this has definitely made it interesting for the rest of these guys. It's helped them save their tyres a bit. We've got Wedding from Liccardo, from Bourke, from Brunswick, from Hickerson is our top 5. So
5 spots. It's a good start.
it's a good game. Tino up 2. Shepherd down 3. Farland down 2. I don't know why I'm saying that. Sorry, Cory. Matt Cecil up 4 spots. Split through our field. Pollard's at Gustati's up 5. Stenny up 7, up to 13th from 20th, so that's been a good start for him. Brody up 6th. Jordan DeSantis up 11th. I don't know if that's accurate, how you can be up 11 when you've...
Yeah, you'd have to be starting, what, 27?
Yeah, and there's only 24 cars. But Steve Warwick down 9, so... Yeah,
That
not a good...
Plains.
That does explain. And we've had the others. DNF. We lost Toby Williams and Lachlan Haramba from the start, so...
Interesting to see if we can bring.
Hopefully we get a return to racing shortly. But I must say, I feel like this helps winning.
Yeah, it does.
It's going to be hard for Bourke and other cars behind to pass Liccardo, I feel, and I feel like Wedding's in the box seat here. Just hearing from pit lane that Kobe Williams' steering wheel stopped working on the grid. That explains why he went nowhere when the formation lap started.
That's a shame for him.
It's a real shame. So I'm wondering if we're going to get a restart this lap, or whether we're going to have another lap behind the safety car. Going to have another lap behind the safety car.
Must be cleaning up some debris. Bourke down at the same.
Safety car takes a lot of curb there, must be said. I'm keen to see how this plays out. It's going to be a very exciting restart.
Hopefully we go green this lap, because we want to see some decent amount of racing laps, and I think this will be very interesting in the front.
So do I don't know who's going to win. I can't pick it. All I'm going to say is the guys that are heavy on their tyres, this safety car is only but helping them.
That's exactly right, mate. I mean, coming up to the 7th, or starting the 7th lap next time around, and only out of 15 laps. It's a quick sprint.
I know these safety cars help these tyres come back a little bit as well, so from experience.
Yep, you can bring the temps back down a little bit.
So we'll see now what happens. Safety car, I believe, is
Green flag.
We've had a penalty. Right, we're underway again.
Yep, here we go. Start there from Lewis. Oh, big tank slapper in the background there for Higginson. As we see Cory in the background now, having a look at Latino as it's on for the lead. Oh!
It's on for the lead. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out some admin in duties. But it is on. And he's going to try and go around the outside of Wedding. Wedding's going to hold strong there, so we'll hold the position. And have a look, Shepherd's now. Sorry. Macfarlane, why do I keep saying it? It's gone past. I don't know why I'm getting your name mixed up, Cory. I'm confusing you with another Cory, and it's very bad. Oh, Wedding's off the road. Wedding's off the road. Wedding's off the road. I'm going to get a replay here for everybody. See what's happened here. Dane Liccardo has missed his braking marker and he's just cleaned him up and taken him straight out of the lead.
Yeah, that's
Silly,
shame there.
there's not much more to say about that.
Be a bit more patient there.
He's just made a mistake, I feel like, but it's not good anyway. It's ruined us a good race at the front. But we've now got Hans Brunswick and he's trying to go past Cory Mcfarlane.
Oh, Higginson. Lachlan Bourke now fastest lap of the race. Gonna have a look here, Hans. Right. Fizzled out a little bit here now.
Yeah, that's definitely taken the sting out of the race a little bit. A bit disappointing.
Roughly 6 laps to go at the end of this one, so I have a feeling it's not done yet for the lead.
So do I. I feel like Lachlan Bourke's going to be on. Cory Mcfarlane now does the fastest lap.
Yeah, it's a shame that they made that small misjudgment and took out Wedding. It's going to cost him a lot of valuable points there.
Yeah, well, it kind of mars it if he does get a win, to be honest.
But yeah, that's right. It won't necessarily be counted as a win, I don't think.
I must say that Higginson has had a good run here.
So he's struggling with the car at the moment.
Oh,
that thing is gone.
Commentator cursed him, but I don't know how he's caught that and stayed in front.
That's crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
Tina needs to have a big dive around the outside here.
Back here, that's
Go, there you go.
notice that the Cardo's stretching away now, so
Yeah, that's a real shame, because yeah, Ricardo probably did have the pace to win this. Oh, Higginson. He's gone. That's massive off Higginson.
yeah, he's gone off the road with a real pace there, so I'm going to see if we get a replay of that. From his point of view.
You can just
Oh,
wriggle. Yeah.
big
Oh.
wriggle under brakes, pretty easy to do there, and he's gone.
Yaris and Latino there, you're quite lucky.
Looking out for P2, and it's between Bourke and Macfarlane. Now, only two people have win a race so far this season, and they're battling over second place.
Oh,
Willis Wedding's down in 15th, so
that's such a shame for Lewis. I'm gutted for him.
After such a good showing, and be out of the lead like that. Yeah, battling. Right. Steve has spun turn one lap two apparently. We've missed that.
Right. Explains why he fell right back.
Back through this. Although Bratt's now having a good turn. Back pitch apparently. We did actually catch the three, we just didn't see it.
He's up to 13th now, so that's pretty good after the safety car restart.
Here
He's
we
on
go,
here.
we're on for P2. Macfarlane's got
Cory,
very deep.
oh.
Let's allow Bourke to take that position.
He skated it in on the rears there, just pulled it up.
Latino's had a big off.
Oh no. See the smoke in the
that.
back.
Back and
Oh. Oh,
But
yeah.
this is still on, so I'm not going to play the replay graphic because this battle is. Yeah. Oh, Latino's off the road again. He's got a puncher. That's disappointing. He's going to drop way back.
He's getting some valuable points tonight. Just one small error has just cost all of that there, so.
This is the final lap. It's come around very quickly, a lot quicker than we expected. A number of cars on the road. Lachlan Bourke still in this battle with Cory Mcfarlane. I'm going to flick to the front. I'm going to watch this for as long as possible. This is exciting. And this is for P2. get it done. But Dane Liccardo, it's controversial, but he's going to cross the line in P1.
Yeah, he'll grab the chocolates, but it's hard to say that they'll be in date.
Yeah, it's not a great way to win your first race, to be honest. Not celebrate it too much. It's not really how you want to do it. I can say Kai Ardley in P5, that's a good result for him. Parrot 6, Matsis 7, Pollard 8, Rap 9. Stenny in P10, it's a good result for
Great
him.
job.
Warwick gets up to 11. Clay Jones 12. Wedding in 13th after being on pole. Dickerson 14th. Liam Budd 15th. Dodgers 16th. Brendan Donstal in the same car in 17th. Playing by 80. Tino in 19th, so he dropped way back. I think he was off there at the end.
He did.
Bruce 20th. Lachlan minute in 21st. Second, and that was our field. Yeah, that was a controversial race.
Very.
So I wouldn't mind actually speaking to Wedding as well. We'll speak to him as well as our podium, because I want to hear his thoughts on that. I feel like he's been robbed there. Hard to say what would have happened, but
Yeah, that's it's a controversial victory, but you know it will go down in the books as that he crossed the line first. But when the points come out, I don't think he'll get the full points. That's for sure.
No. Well, we've got a new race winner, that's for sure. That's the one thing that is certain. We've had another person join the race winner list, and that is Dane Liccardo. So I suppose, in a way, it is good for Dane. He's had some good results here and there, and hasn't really had some controversial moments as well. So we'll do in the world of good to pick up a win and the confidence. But yeah, not the way I would have liked to have seen his first win come. I would have liked to have seen it come without anything happening, but that's motor racing.
Yeah, that's it. That's racing. I think we can probably start to move into the interviews.
Let's check who is actually down there. So who do you want to speak to first?
Let's bring in the rookie,
The rookie?
Kobe Williams.
Kobe Williams. Okay, we'll talk to Kobe Williams first. Hi Kobe, interesting results there tonight. Your first run out there, you picked up 2 podiums. How did you find it out there?
Yeah, very good fun, good racing, and really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's good.
That's good, mate. You done much AMS before, or is this your first crack at it?
That's actually my first race on AMS. I've done a few like practice laps and stuff, but yeah, first race.
Well,
That's super impressive, mate. You got to be super proud of yourself there.
Yeah, it was good to get 2 podiums, and then the last one, I obviously had my steering wheel problems, which wasn't ideal, but that's what happens with sim racing.
Yeah, that's it, mate. You just got to take them when you can, and unfortunately, sometimes they don't go your way. But yeah, good effort tonight.
yeah,
Thank you.
pretty unfortunate. We were looking forward to that last race. We thought that you might, after a few races, the guys around you have obviously raced a couple more before, so we thought that you might picked up on how the tyres were wearing and whatnot, and had a real crack at that last one, but unfortunately not to be. So commiserations, but good luck for the next one if you show up.
Yeah, thank you. Should hope to be back.
It's good,
No worries,
great to
mate.
hear.
And if you're welcome, you are welcome to come back tomorrow night to race Main with those performances. So if you can make it, please do so.
Yeah, rightio. I'll see what I'm doing.
Cheers, mate.
See you later. Thank you.
Well, next I'm going to talk to Kobe Williams, I feel. It's fuck. That's who. Oh, that's who we were just talking to. I've clicked on the name. I've read the name out and dragged. I have had a hopeless night here in the comms box, an absolute hopeless. I've had a howler. I'm going to talk to Cory Mcfarlane, and I'm going to get his name right. Hi Cory, 2 wins tonight and a 3rd place. You seem to have pretty dominant pace out there, but qualifying for the last one wasn't really that great. How'd you find it out there?
Yeah, it was really good fun today. Loved racing. It was a surprisingly good track for racing. Hard to pass, but still good fun. Qualifying. I think it was 2nd race. I qualified with a pretty good time for me. I was happy with that. And then the 3rd one, I think, just didn't get a proper lap together, and then got held up at one stage behind someone. But yeah, and then I was starting from 4th, but starting from behind 3rd, so I wasn't sure what happened there. And then Kobe's wheel shit itself, so that was a bit interesting. Yeah, it's good fun.
Definitely was interesting. You had a good battle there with Lachlan Bourke there in the 3rd one. Guys swapped places a few times, I think. You were trying to get past him, but yeah, good results for you. I'm sure that would have helped your championship with Lachlan Bourke not having a particularly great night in the middle race, I feel. So yeah, you've put a very good step forward, and will we see you win another race at the Bend, because you've won a race I think at every venue so far.
Hopefully I can keep it going that way, but wouldn't have a clue which way the corners go at the Bend, so that will be interesting. So I'll have to put in a bit of practice there, otherwise I'll be firing off everywhere.
I will say from experience, it's not like this track where it's pretty straightforward. It's very easy to get lost around there. So best of luck when we get there, and we'll see how you go.
Yeah, cheers guys. Thanks for having this event on. It's great fun.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Cheers.
Yeah, brilliant racing.
Well, who do we bring in next? Do we bring in Cuz?
I guess we could. Interesting to note as well, we are going from a 7-turn track to what, I think it's 20 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of turns at the next venue. We've had a lot of, I know we've had Bathurst, which is a very complicated track, but we've had a lot of simple tracks straight up, and we're going to one of the most complicated. So I know Bathurst is complicated, but everybody knows Bathurst, so it's going to really make it interesting, definitely. And then we got Winton, so we go to another complicated track we can get lost. Gonna bring Latino up now, Bart. Cuz, mate, 2 podiums, bit of a disappointing ending to your night, but how'd you find it out there? You seemed like you had the car hooked up.
It was an awesome race, man. I just had lots of fun tonight, man. It was just, my car was really nice and steady around the whole track, so I had a nice setup, and yeah, it was really nice to drive with the boys at the front now again.
Yeah, it's good to see you back up the front. You seemed like you had better tyre life compared to a few of the other guys, especially in race 2. We thought that you might even have a crack at the win there.
I actually was going to have a crack on it, but then I just locked up on one of the corners, and Cory took off, a little bit. He gave me about 2 car lengths, so I just gave up at the end, because it was only about a lap and a half to go. So
that's fair.
It was a good race, man. I had a bit of a problem with my computer, so that's why I was really slow. And I was telling Cole a long time ago that my setups weren't working, and if they've done something to the tire or something, but I found the problem that a friend of mine came into my rig, and I had to put all the safety things on, like the lift, the auto lift, and the auto blips, and the road cores and everything, and I forgot to turn them off.
Oh.
I was racing like that, so that's why my car was going really slowly. So I just found a bit of pace tonight.
Oh well, I'm glad that you've found your pace back, because we've expected you to be at the front and you've been a bit further back. But awesome result, definitely a strong track for you, and you've put 2 solid results in. As I say, a bit unfortunate in the final one, but that's racing. Yeah. Look forward to see how you go at the Bend. I know that's another one that you've done a ride at in the past, so we'll see how you go there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and looking forward for tomorrow night as well too. So
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
Best of luck.
Cheers, boys.
See you then.
See you, bro.
Well, I'm going to bring Dane Liccardo up, our race winner of the final one, and have a chat with him. Dane, mate, race winner. Tiny bit controversial there with the knockoff of Wedding, but nonetheless, you showed great speed. You qualified on the front row, and yeah, you're a race winner. Tell us about it.
It's I actually underfueled the car. I was banking on a safety car, which worked on in my favour because I wasn't paying attention to my fuel numbers.
You've got very lucky there because I don't think we've had one since the first round. So you've played a bit of a masterstroke there.
Yeah, the incident with Lewis, that wasn't intentional. That was just I kind of went to go for it, and I braked a bit later than Lewis, and then I couldn't really pull up the car. Unfortunately, I hit Lewis, which I'm really sorry about. But as everyone says, that's racing.
And that's it, mate. You know, everyone makes those kind of mistakes every now and again. You can hold your head high, but yeah.
It's an easy corner to lock your brakes at and make a little error, but it's not the best way to win, but it's still a win.
It's not the way I wanted to win. I wanted to have a really good race with Lewis.
Well, we had a really good race with Lewis in the second one we noted for fifth. That was Red Hot Battle.
Yeah, I had rear-suspension damage after the Brandon Dunstall incident, so I couldn't brake in a straight line. So when Lewis tried to go around the outside at the last corner, I'm going to be honest, I was shitting myself going, oh, please don't slide.
Oh, well, you both did well to get through there then, and it was a good pass from Lewis. It made really good racing, and it was really exciting to watch for us, so we enjoyed it. So, But all-round good night for you. I'm pretty sure you're in the top 5 in every race. Am I correct or am I wrong?
I finished 8th in the first race after a pit lane start.
Okay, so I'm wrong, but that's a good recovery. So showing good pace tonight. So good results, and I hope it gives you confidence before we go back to the bend.
The bend. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, well, it's in our highlights package as the show starts. That's all that needs to be said.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, well, best of luck when we get there, and congratulations on being our 3rd race winner of the season. So,
thank you very much, guys.
Yeah. Congrats, mate, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, see you guys.
See you then. Well, Cole, that's round 3. It's done. We've only got 9 to go now.
Yeah, we're flying through them, mate.
We are flying through them. So we're at the bend next, and then we head to Winton after that. So, and then I think it's in the Valley. So we've got a bit of a change in style of circuits as we were referring to, and it feel like that's going to really mix up the field.
I do as well. I feel that a lot of people are going to have to get on and do some more practice because there's a lot more corners to get used to. So can't wait.
Real different change in style of circuits from really stop-start, get on the throttle, brake really late kind of tracks to more flowing tracks. So, yeah, definitely a change in style. And as I say, Bathurst really relates to no other track, so you can't really take that into a form guide. So, it'll be interesting. I'm super excited.
Same here, mate. I can't wait for the next one. But before then, we'll head out tomorrow in our own supercars and have a crack.
Yep, I'm just going to put a shout out on the broadcast as well that anyone from Super 2 who is watching this back who did race tonight, they're very much welcome to join us tomorrow night in the main game. And we look forward to that. We've got 3 22 lappers, and we've got Stairs and Madbird in the box here. Same place, same time, with 5-minute qualifying sessions, and obviously some of the fastest drivers in Australia on the grid.
Yep, can't wait.
Including us, but I don't count myself in that bunch. But well,
no, I'm the same.
Yeah,
even though we are 1 and 2 in the championship, but I don't count myself up.
I'm interested to see how the likes of Jake Maloney and Ethan Warren go tomorrow night. I feel
Yeah, it
like
should be,
it's going to make it very interesting.
Should be good.
But that's been a race. I've been Kurt Stenberg, and you've been... You meant to say your name.
Oh, Colin Warwick.
And
I thought you were going to say it for me.
No, I wasn't. And that's been 3 15 lap races of the bull ring in Tasmania. So we're going to head off now, but we'll catch you next time and tune in tomorrow night for more fun.
See you there.